1.
Hello and welcome to Lamplight Crochet. My name is Laura. Today I want to feature this child's foot mat. It's like a little mini rug made out of Bernat baby blanket yarn. It's very soft to the feet. That was my whole intention of making this very soft rug, was to be able to swing the feet out of bed and step on a very, very soft little mat. So this is child size. An adult could use it if they have smaller feet. You could also put this on a shelf, maybe in a baby's room, as kind of a mat on a shelf. You could use it for a number of different things. This is made from a 10mm hook, and so it's a larger hook than I normally use. It's bulky 6-weight yarn, and once again it's the Bernat baby blanket yarn in the color Little Cosmos. So you can make it out of any weight 6 yarn you want. However, this is extremely soft in the Bernat baby blanket yarn, so it would be nice to pick up a really soft yarn. The measurements of this is 16.5 inches long by 11 inches. I know I'm going, it seems like the opposite way, but 16.5 inches long by 11 inches wide, even though this would be the way you would lay it in front of the bed. That's the dimensions of this. So I called this my child's foot mat, and I actually intend to use it myself for my own feet when I swing my feet out of bed. You can use it for a number of different reasons, and like I say, once again, I use the 10mm, this is an N hook, to make this little mat, and it's made in double crochet. So it's not hard at all. You just keep repeating the same row over and over again. So join me and I'll show you how to make this child's foot mat. Okay, we're going to be making this child's foot mat, and this is extremely soft. And by the way, I made one of these a couple of years ago, and I absolutely love it. And this particular one has been used on both carpet and hard floor, and it has held up really well. And I've washed it a number of times on a gentle cycle, and then I lie it flat to dry. Now this is made from your Bernat baby blanket type yarn, and so it is thick. And I am using an N hook, which is a 9mm. And I have already chained, I don't know how many are on there, but I'm just going to do a smaller version of this to show you how to do this stitch. Now, I want to make it clear that I did this mat in a double crochet. But I am going to show you how to do it in a half double crochet because I like that even better. So let's do a half double crochet. So you need to chain 35 on your hook. You need to have 35 chains, so you go ahead and do that. And as soon as you have your 35 chain, then we need to wrap the yarn around the hook, and we need to go into the third chain from the hook. Now we do not count the one on the hook. We count 1, 2, 3 over, and that's the one we go into. So we wrap around and we go into the third chain, wrap around and bring it through, and we have 3 loops on our hook. We wrap around and bring it through all 3. So we continue to do that across our chain until we come to the very end. I'll do a few more. Wrap around into the next one, wrap around, pull through. We have 3 chains on our hook. Now make sure you do these stitches fairly loosely. Wrap around, pull through all 3. You don't want it kinking. You want a nice, soft, comfortable mat underneath your feet or your child's feet. You know, honestly, I use a mat like this because I like to step out onto a nice, soft mat when I get out of bed. So we're just going to keep chaining like this and doing the half double crochet stitch across, wrap around into the next chain, wrap around, bring it all the way through. Okay, you continue like that until you get to the end, and I will show you how to turn this and do the next row. Okay, we've reached the end of the row. So you should have 35 chain underneath. Okay, let me show you. you should have 35 chain underneath, but you will have 33 stitches across because we started in the 3rd chain from the hook. So that's how that works. We have 33 stitches on, so we want to now chain up 2, 1, 2, we're going to turn it. Now we go directly into the next chain, the 1st chain from the hook right here. So we wrap around, put it down in there, pull it through, and wrap around and pull through all 3 chains on the hook. And this kind of yarn takes a little bit more work. It's chunkier and it's bulkier, but it is beautiful and soft, and it will be well worth it when you're finished. So just chain across, and now we repeat this every single row until we have the full mat. You'll go clear to the end, chain 2, turn, and do all of the stitches across the row as I have done. Like I said, you can wash this on gentle and lie it flat to dry. Isn't that beautiful? Now another way that I use this is I place the mat on like a shelf in a baby's room, and I can put various things on it like the wipes and the powder and whatnot, and just, or you know, just protecting the wood from something. Or you could use it in the bathroom even. You could use this piece for a lot of different things. So just make sure that your stitches are nice and loose. Now this is the half double crochet I am showing you. The original mat was done in double crochet, and so if you want to do that, you can do that too. Now I'll show you the final project again. Here it is. And I hope you have fun making your little foot mat. You do not need to border it at all. You can if you want, but you don't need to. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time here on Lamplight Crochet.